I will always remember what happened that day. Most of our guys were securing the valley during the fight, but my platoon was sent to capture the cathedral, alone. The town looked quiet enough as we approached, but it wasn't long before they started to show up. Things soon took a turn for the worse. Were gone, and I was outnumbered. I had to fight my way out fast. Enemy tanks were swarming the town. Did our guys lose the valley? I didn't have time to think. I had to keep fighting. I found out later that our guys had won the valley, forcing the enemy to retreat back into the town. Unfortunately for them, I was at the right place at the right time.
I was still a newbie back then. This one group told me they were looking for scouts to join them, so I signed up to get some combat experience. I was still learning the ropes when we got dropped into this huge battle. I knew I was severely outgunned. My buddies didn't seem to care too much. Things were going well so far, but we were about to find out just how much trouble we were in. There was no way we could have beaten it head on. Only one thing left to do. Run! I was finally safe, but I knew my friend had left himself behind to buy me time. It didn't feel right. I had to help him out. I I was way outgunned. In just a few short seconds, that gun would tear me apart, but I had to try one last thing. I've seen a lot of action since, and I'm more careful on the battlefield these days. Sometimes, though, I still think about that little tank and how we did the impossible that day.
We were holding out in one of the apartment blocks, trying to fight our way to the enemy base. It was empty at first, but we soon realized that we'd walked straight into their trap. We should have stayed where we were. My platoon was gone. I thought I was the only one left in that part of town. But then, they showed up. My tank was heavily damaged. Anyone could have finished me off in that state. But following these three guys to the battle was better than staying in that compound. Besides, these guys seemed to know what they were doing. We might outnumber the IS-7 then, but it could have easily taken us out one by one if we faced it head on. I had to distract it somehow. The battle was over soon after we destroyed the IS-7. My tank may have been destroyed in the process, but I like to think that I contributed to our victory that day. One thing's for sure, though. If those guys hadn't shown up at the right time, this story would have been very different.
I was a lone wolf. I hunted alone. I never liked grouping up with the team. Most of them would huddle behind the same hunk of rock, waiting for an SPG round to fall on their heads. Much better to go it alone. I liked it because I get all the glory when I blow up tanks. But this battle changed everything. They said nothing to me, but I didn't care. I had my plan. I just hoped they knew what to do next. Luckily for me, they did. We began to attack the main enemy force as one. With our actions blending seamlessly together, we became an unstoppable force. I learned something new that day. There's nothing wrong with fighting alone, but head to a battle with your best allies, and you can win the war. I used to hunt alone, but not anymore. Now, I'm part of a wolf pack.